Sup nerds, I'm Wes. Let's take a look at National Lampoon's Vacation, the board game.
Audrey, when they close the road, they put up big signs, like this one. Ah!
So 10 Days of the National Parks is essentially just Rummy with a fixed hand and a few other tweaks. But in this game, you are trying to plan out your perfect family vacation over 10 days, visiting all of the national parks. All you really need to do to win is complete a full run of the 10 cards in your hand. Every player gets 2 of these little card standees, and you're dealt out 10 cards in a row to be fixed in them. And then once they're in there, you cannot rearrange them at all. You can't even rearrange them as you set them up. You just deal them straight into the holders. On your turn, you are going to be drawing from either the deck or one of the 3 available discard piles and swapping out one of the cards in your standee with the card you drew. Again, you can't rearrange anything, so you'll take this card, you'll pick this card out, you'll drop it in, and then you'll discard it to whichever pile you want. The tweaks come in that there's a few different like transportation things, like you can take an RV or you can take a boat or a plane, and all of those connect in different ways, but they're essentially wilds that you don't have to have directly connecting cards. You can connect, a green card to a green card, or a water park or a water adjacent park to a water adjacent park. But you could play the game right now based on what I just told you. That's all of the rules except for like some of the minutia of which connector goes where. I do appreciate that a lot of the connectors, like the boats, are reversible. So depending on where you want to play them, there's a Pacific Ocean side and an Atlantic Ocean side. And then the RVs and the planes are reversible as well. And that's really the only information you have from your opponents, is you can see if they have an upside down card, you know that they have a connector somewhere. But the goal is that you have all of your cards leading to an adjacent park. So as you go across the map, you want to make sure that you are hitting adjacent parks. You can't have 2 parks twice. So each day you have to have a different park, although you can go to a park and then go back to a park. So it really is just a thematic version of Gin Rummy, kind of, with a few tweaks, because you win the game when you say, hey, I have all of my things connected, and there's the track along the bottom of the board where you can lay out all of your cards and prove that, yep, you were the first person to connect all of your cards. So I enjoyed playing this game. I didn't love it. I know that there is a 10 Days in the USA game that Tom has played. I have not played that one, but this is essentially just a reskin of that game using parks instead of states. And then I believe that some of like the wild connectors are new for this one. I can't confirm that for sure, but the actual gameplay is very, very similar. The thematics don't really come through a whole lot. Like, you do have the big map board in the middle of the table. All of the cards do have a like artwork from the park on them. And so if you are super into national parks, you probably will enjoy getting to see the artwork, getting to be like, oh, I have been to this park and now I'm going to this park in this game, or I really want to go to this park and in this game I can go. But that's about it. I don't love that you have this giant board in the middle of the table that has 0 gameplay value whatsoever. Like, you do not do anything on the actual game board. It's just there as a reference to everyone for what connects to what. I do feel like they probably could have used either symbology on the cards or even just like player aids to do that. I don't hate it. I just don't know if it needed to be this big giant board. But if you love national parks, if you enjoy playing Rummy and you're looking for kind of a more advanced version of that, then you very well may enjoy this game. There will be a purchase link down in the description box below where you can get yourself a copy. There's also a link to Game Toppers. They are our channel sponsor. We love working with them, and we think you will absolutely love playing games on your Game Topper. And hey, as long as you're clicking on links, make sure you subscribe to our channel so you'll never be bored.